Hello everybody, it's day 2 of IFSA Global Expo 2024. My name is Adam Robertson, IFSA's Marketing Director. Standing next to me is Paul Platamone. Paul is a past IFSA president, a past board member of the IFSA Board of Directors, and he is from HACO, also a longtime member of IFSA. Paul, welcome and thank you for taking some time to talk with me today.
Thank you, Adam.
So I do just want to take some time to thank our Thought Leadership video series sponsor, Optimum Solutions. Optimum Solutions is your one-stop shop for catering needs. Their mantra is to find the best solutions for their customers at the best price. Their company is an extension of your company, and you can explore their newly designed US website at OptimumCateringSolutions.com. Paul, let's go ahead and get into this.
Yeah, let's.
What does the near future of onboard services look like?
Well, I think that the biggest thing that I'm seeing and sensing right now is that we're finally over the crest in a post-pandemic world. And certainly here in North America, I see North American carriers who had to really focus on restabilization. Obviously, as the pandemic ended, there was explosive growth in the return to air travel. Good news for all of us.
Right.
And what I sense most right now is that the atmosphere is lending itself to 2025 being a year of a lot of changes, things that have been backburnered or put off because they really needed to focus on restabilization.
Right.
So I think, mission accomplished, and now I really do expect a lot of activity in 2025.
We're seeing an actual return to normalcy. I mean, this year, as I walk through the show floor and as we see how full the show floor is, it's totally sold out. We're hearing such great conversations, seeing connections happen. What are you hearing on the floor from attendees? What's the energy like?
Well, in the frame up of the anniversary, right, 50 years, as we were just talking about, I'm called to reflect on my first IFSA, which was 1985 in Miami at the Doral Country Club. And I have attended every IFSA since, with the exception of one. So, I've watched it morph. Catastrophes have impacted IFSA more than anything in the last 40 years.
Right.
The two being the pandemic, the most recent, and 9/11. But we're resilient, and so I see a generation shift. Folks like myself approaching, end of careers, if you will. And what I'm really most encouraged by on the showroom floor is a lot more younger faces,
yes,
including yours.
Exactly. What is the thing that brings you to Global Expo every year?
There have been years where if I was going to put on my cynic hat, I would have just simply told you it's a defensive spend, right? But the truth of the matter is that the individuals and folks who have been coming to IFSA for a long time have been the single biggest reason, right? Is that it's a networking event. And as things have ebbed and flowed over the years, we've heard all sorts of narrative, right? It's a boondoggle, it's a this, it's a that. But the truth of the matter is, it's a networking event.
Right.
And there's no better way to connect business partners than face-to-face interactions. And this is a great forum for it. And so that's what's kept me coming back all these years. I obviously got involved in it. I wanted to be a part of the narrative and shaping it. And it's been, I cannot tell you how instrumental IFSA has been over a 40-year career in this business. I mean, it's been a focal point.
We're so happy to hear that. We look at Global Expo as a 3-day event in the year, but IFSA really is present throughout the entire year. And so I guess, on the occasion of our 50th anniversary, just to talk about this a little bit more, IFSA is more than just Global Expo, right? Yearly programs. What is it about our organization that makes you continue to invest your time?
IFSA has a centerpiece, and having been the president of IFSA for a short period of time, but been on the board for many, many years, and that's our Government Affairs and Education Committee, GAC. And so, this isn't a pitch for GAC, but it should be, because the truth of the matter is that as the world has progressed and things have gotten more sophisticated, certainly in a regulatory environment and things of that nature, I can't even begin to speak to the expertise that GAC brings and the industry expertise that comes together in a very collaborative forum there for the good of the entire industry,
Absolutely.
right? Globally in this particular case. While we're many times focused very much on North America, the truth of the matter is that the impact that GAC has on a global basis in the airline, food and beverage space cannot be emphasized enough. So that is the first thing that comes to mind and would always come to mind for me, given what I've been able to be a part of all these years.
Fantastic. Well, Paul, thank you so much for sharing your perspective with us. It's a pleasure to have you here like you have been every single year. Thank you for the time.
Thank you, Adam. I appreciate it.